So now I'll discuss the raw scores that I got for each assessment, and then I'll do a little bit of a reflection on how I think I did on this assignment. So for the Bot 2, I scored Endrin's shapes 3 points per shape. I scored the top one a 0 and the bottom one is 0. For this one, I scored a 12. I scored a 10 for his folding paper. I scored a 12 for his circle that he cut out. And then for manual dexterity, I scored a 21. Okay. So for the Bot 2, and the scores that he got, it just shows me that he has good visual motor skills and fine motor skills. And then for the VMI, show you what he did. And that's just flipping through them. So Endrin received a raw score of 27. So he scored above his average age group, meaning that he doesn't need occupational therapy for his visual motor skills. And yeah, those are the scores that I got on the assessments. And then for the sequential finger touching and the diadokinesis, for the sequential finger touching, Endrin presented with good coordination and body awareness, as he was able to isolate and touch each finger, even when they were up on his head as antlers. For the diadokinesis, he used just the right amount of force when he was hitting his knees, which shows that he knew how much force to use on his knees and he knew where his body was in space, and this is otherwise known as proprioception. So, reflecting back on my performance on administering the assessments, I believe it would have been better if I practiced the script until I memorized it. I did practice the script a few times before I administered the assessments, but when the camera was on, my mind just went blank. So for next time, and as much practice as I do get with administering these assessments, I feel like I'll definitely be better at this, and I'll actually memorize the lines so that I'm able to make more eye contact with my client, because as you can see in the video, my face was down on reading the papers, and I wasn't able to make as much eye contact as I wanted to during that time. But hopefully with practice, I also become more confident in the way that I administer these assessments, because I was super nervous. And yeah, that's what I would work on for next time. And also just to be a little more calm. I feel like I was so nervous that I was a little rigid and I wasn't talking very much because I was scared that I would mess up during the video. But yeah, it was fun, and I can't wait to get better with the way that I administer assessments.